All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XKO. As we get ready for our next fight this evening, Scott Groff along with Antonio Perkins. Coming to the ring right now, Fernando Salas. Had an opportunity to see Fernando 2 XKOs ago. And Fernando won an amazing fight. I tell you, this kid, really, really great. Had a chance to train with him in the past, Antonio. He's out of Soul Fighters in Allen, Texas. Carlos Moreno, his Muay Thai instructor, really impressed with his all-around game. He won via submission, but his striking was phenomenal. And here he is for a second time at XKO. And I'm trying to remember, is he 2-0 as a pro, 3-0 as a pro?
No, you know what? Let me take a look real quick, and I will let you know. He is 2-0 as a pro.
Yeah.
He wasn't on this most recent card.
No, it was the one before.
It was the one before, and he fought, I want to say he fought...
he fought another fighter, but it was the end of 2014.
Another fighter.
It was the end of 2014.
Okay.
He won his fight. He did so in phenomenal fashion.
Right.
I mean, he showed all the attributes of a complete MMA fighter: striking,
exactly,
takedowns, and of course winning via submission.
Exactly. He said the weight cut wasn't that bad. He was, he came in at 145. He wants to go in standing with his opponent, and he said it's all about his way, and he's going to dictate the pace. And he's going against his opponent tonight.
Dennis Thomas, yeah.
And Dennis Thomas was on the last fight card, I believe. Jaime Anaya. Both these fighters fought Jaime Anaya. Both of them beat Jaime Anaya.
Yeah.
Jaime Anaya, great guy. Great guy.
Yes, he is.
Dennis Thomas owns his own school. And the sacrifice he said he makes to the sport is toward his family.
Yes.
The time away from his family.
Yes.
He said it's a great reward when his family can see him here.
Yes.
When he wins.
Yes.
That means everything paid off. And so he's 1-0 as a professional.
Well, I tell you, look who's in his corner tonight. It's none other than Hayward, the hybrid Charles.
Great guy. I'm so glad he's here. Hayward, a wonderful guy, a great mentor to the young guys coming up. Dennis Thomas owns his own school called Street Jitsu. He fought with Ironside MMA.
Yep.
He's from Roanoke. His weight cut was about 10 to 15 pounds. And you always talk about how much a fighter puts themselves at risk if they have too much of an extreme weight cut.
Yeah, and I tell you what, by the looks of things, it didn't affect him whatsoever. I mean, it really didn't affect him whatsoever. He's a professional. He's in tremendous shape. And, this is going to be an interesting fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the following will have 3 3-minute rounds. It's in the 145-pound weight division. It's sponsored by TFastOnline.com. Your referee in charge of this contest is Berchie Stillwagner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighters fighting on the blue corner. He's trained in Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and holds a professional fight record of 2 wins and 0 losses. He stands 5'10" and weighed in at 145 pounds. Representing Bruno Mendez, Tomar Lifton, Carlos Moreno, and Soul Fighters from Plano, Texas, Fernando All Day Salas. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's trained in boxing and jiu-jitsu and holds a professional fight record of 1 win and 0 losses. He stands 5'6" and weighed in 145 pounds, representing Street Jitsu and Ironside MMA from Roanoke, Texas, Dennis El Travieso Thomas.
As the referee explains the rules to both these individuals, we're going to get to work.
All right,
we're going to get to work.
Yeah, Salas is going to be in the Valley Tudo purple trunks.
Obey my commands at all
and
times.
Thomas is going to be
Protect
in the
yourself at
black
all times. If you want to touch gloves, we'll do that now. Back to you.
Salas has not fought since October. His coach, Bruno, has taught him his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yes.
Again, Soul Fighters, striking, and he is ready for this fight.
Yeah, and Carlos Moreno, tremendous fighter. Tremendous coach. He was a tremendous Muay Thai fighter as well. Wonderful guy. I've spent a lot of time around Carlos. I love this guy. He's a great coach, and Salas has honed his skills well through that.
And we're so early in both these fighters' career.
Ooh, big shot.
Has to go.
Yeah, Thomas threw a big shot right off the bat and immediately goes for a head and neck choke there. Boy, Thomas is really burning a lot of energy coming out. I mean, at fast pace. I'm not saying he's necessarily burning a lot of energy. I'd already be done by now, but that's beside the point. Salas doing a good job. He took a big shot, big knee to the stomach there, but Fernando's doing a good job. He needs to throw a knee of his own if he can. Those big sweep attempts by Thomas from way out there. That's a knee from Salas. It looks nice. Another knee from Thomas.
And
there's the takedown he wanted.
This is a Muay Thai fight.
Wow, and look at Fernando.
What are you seeing right there? A lot of momentum going back and forth. When you're moving with a lot of momentum like that, it can take you out of a great position.
Yeah, and Salas, I don't know if he's hurt a little bit, but I mean, Thomas is going to town on him. And Fernando's trying to get out of it, but he needs to either circle out or he needs to shoot. He needs to do something, because I tell you, Thomas has come out balls to the wall.
Well, and this is one reason why you call him all-day Salas.
Yeah, and I tell you, he is going at a fast pace for 3-minute rounds.
You know, taking Salas to the ground by Dennis might have saved this fight for Salas.
Well, yeah, because
by taking away the pressure.
Yeah, because Thomas was really pushing him hard. I mean, Dennis was pushing him really hard. I like the fact that, I mean, look at the guard that Salas is employing. I mean, this is beautiful. This is where, he's looking for an omoplata right there, or a straight armbar. This is really smart looking. Referee getting a good look at it.
But
and I got to tell you, this is going to take some steam out of Dennis.
And it's going to definitely give some retribution to Salas.
Yeah, we'll definitely give him a break, because he took a lot of shots. Now he covered up, but I mean, those still get away.
Look at all that weight that Dennis had to pull out of.
Yeah, it was very, very creative on Salas's part.
That left hand's not going to be pretty much useful right now for just a little while. It's stretched out pretty far.
Yeah, and right here, Salas doing a good job getting into half guard. He looks like he's going to go ahead for a single leg sweep if he can catch it. And there it is right there. There's the sweep he was looking for.
Salas is back to his feet.
Back to his feet. And right there, Salas, big.
Oh, nice knee. Nice knee.
He needs to start throwing those hands out there, too, and he needs to do it with some pep behind him.
Right. Dennis, definitely like you were saying, Dennis is still coming forward.
Yeah, man, I tell you, this is a brawl, baby. I mean, these guys are brawling right now. Now, you guys are calling for knees right there, but if you throw, you pick up your knee right there, what's going to happen? He's going to end up slamming against the cage. So Fernando's doing a really good job of right now defending.
Last 10 seconds in the first round. Salas,
now if he can touch his stomach with that left hand, he can work a whizzer and spin this back around to the cage.
But is he going to expel that much energy with a second left?
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a furious first round, and I'm going to. Hey, listen, I'm gonna call it for what it was. I think it was, in my opinion, pretty obvious, a 10-9 round for Dennis.
Right.
Dennis Thomas, I believe, was more aggressive, got some takedowns, landed more shots. That being said, Fernando Salas did a really good job, in my opinion, of taking on a super aggressive guy. Listen, there's nothing worse than fighting a super aggressive guy, because if you're not prepared for that guy's aggression and can withstand it, it's over.
But you know what, though? Rolling with a couple of guys back in the day when I rolled with you, we had a couple of new guys that came in that I rolled with, and man, they were like hyperactive energy, and I would just lay back and wait for them to expel their own energy. You know what I mean? And when it came down to it, boom. All right, arm bar. Good night. Round two. Fernando Salas in the Purple Valley Tudo shorts. Dennis Thomas in the black trunks.
We'll see if this continues to go at such a furious pace.
Right.
Because that first round was a fast 3 minutes of a lot of action.
Stepped to the center of the cage.
Now, boom. Oh, big.
Okay.
Boy, I think that was a big liver kick. Big shin kick to the liver by Salas. And Salas's coach, Carlos Moreno, was really telling him, you're gonna have to juice this up.
Ooh, nice hook. Nice hook.
Two big lefts by Salas. And I think he got an earful from his coach, and his coach said, you've got to start moving and be more aggressive on your striking.
Definitely I know we're so early in round two, but the aggression has switched. It's changed roles.
It is. Salas is coming out after Thomas now.
Ooh,
nice.
That overhand right.
Yeah, you got to like those overhand rights.
Does that not take you back to the days of
Oh, that kind of a Rashad Evans.
Rashad
Look,
Evans.
oh, big elbows.
Chuck Liddell.
Well, a Chuck Liddell. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If he can reverse it.
Jiu-Jitsu right
wow.
there, baby.
Wow.
Jiu-Jitsu right there,
Yeah,
baby.
great Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Tremendous attempt at it.
Just
Right there. If he can, he can.
Those up kicks.
He can kick you from the ground. You just can't be kicked when you're on the ground. So
Right.
that kind of an interesting concept, isn't it, Antonio?
Well, you know it is, but it takes you back to pride, and
Oh, nice
pride
kick.
was lethal, baby.
Yeah, well, but pride you could kick on the ground. I just love that.
And he's going right over top of that knee. You think it doesn't cause any damage, but if that's your lead leg,
Yeah.
you can't put any weight on there as much as you could before.
Right, and Fernando again is look. If you look at his left leg, he's got it under the right leg of Dennis, and what he's wanting to do is he's wanting to extend it, pick it up, and roll. But I tell you, Dennis is getting the knee in there, going for full mount.
If he can trap Fernando Salas's right arm and to start going for punches,
Yeah.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
and he's going for it.
Well, that's okay, but I think listen. I mean, this is a real wow. Look how compact Salas gets to protect himself.
like a boa constrictor.
Very much so. Yeah, he just compact. Now he's giving up full mount, but God, look at the hip work
And he
the
just
reversal.
He reversed
He
that.
hit the reversal.
That was a beautiful reversal by Fernando Salas.
Now he hit the reversal, and wow, and now
Kick.
is where you're gonna punish a guy.
Right, and if he can connect, that could be it.
Boy, I tell you, this is a good fight, man. Ooh, that big overhand right by Dennis Thomas, and Salas would do well to. If he can lock that up.
Knees.
Again,
You hear the crowd yelling knees.
Yeah, he goes right for
knees.
those Muay Thai. He's got the clinch. But I tell you, this is where if you can push off and throw those forearms, those elbows,
Right.
and just and get a couple really quick shots in on a guy like this, even stomp the foot or kick the calf. But
He's still moving forward. When you got a guy that you're trying to throw everything you can at, he's still moving forward.
Yeah, but Salas needs to get, for the referees, Salas needs to hit him one more time.
And that's the round. That was a great round.
That was a good round. I think that one goes to Salas.
Okay, I'm with you.
I think
I'm
we're
with you.
around a piece right now.
Okay.
And as you can see, Salas did damage that time. More aggressive, came out, split him with that knee.
Yeah.
He cut Thomas with a knee over the right eye.
Right.
Left eye, excuse me.
Left eye. But I'll tell you what,
Didn't left eye die?
hands down,
Left eye died, right?
move of the night was that reversal.
Oh, it's a badass reversal.
That was a
wasn't it?
badass
That was
reversal.
a badass reversal.
Because he reversed it, postured up, spun it right around, and if he followed up with an elbow, I couldn't tell. But did he connect with it, or did it just kind of go
I
over
don't
the
know.
top of his head?
All I know is he
That was pretty. That
he
ish.
made some contact.
That ish was pretty.
Yeah, he made some contact.
Damn. You know, when we get a chance to talk to these fighters afterwards, you gotta tell Salas, man, that was cool.
Well, listen, in the heat of the moment, that's something you don't think about. That's something that is ingrained in you from time and time again.
Muscle memory.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
Boy, what a great fight.
You know, this is a great fight.
I mean, this
right
is
here.
right now for me, this fight of the night.
You know, and we have a packed house of 3,000 people. Everybody, we have several people on their feet. I mean, it's just a great time.
Yeah, people screaming knees.
Knees, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go, third and final round. I got it around a piece in my own opinion. The question is, can Salas finish him off?
I see a spat.
Or can Thomas finish Salas
Whoa,
off?
and we're back to round one with the energy that Thomas is expelling.
Yeah. Well, he's pit bulling it, man. He's coming right at you.
Yeah.
He's coming right at you, and this is where Salas. It's a learning experience. You have got to turn and use your body movement to get out of the way of those punches and hit different angles and punish a guy for coming straight in. That being said, I got to give it, man. Thomas is furious with it. I mean, he's giving punishment, taking punishment.
Man, I'll tell you what, Thomas is just relentless with those knees.
Yeah, he is. But
perfect precision.
Yeah, absolutely.
By the 10th knee that he threw, I would have thought it would hit the cup.
Yeah, and Salas here now has Thomas up against the cage. If he can get it, he needs to posture up that head right here. This is where it could get interesting. What he's able to do, he's trading now. He's giving him some knees of his own. And I tell you, I think the judges are going to go by whoever wins this round wins the fight.
Worse for wear.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. Whoever, and I tell you, this is really coming down to fitness, Antonio.
Right.
Who's the fittest of the two guys? We both know they've got the skill. Who's going to have the energy and the cardio to continue to do the damage?
This is a Muay Thai clinic.
Man, I tell you, it's like Greco-Roman wrestling and Muay Thai combined at this point. I mean, these guys are just just carrying each other around the ring, kneeing each other.
You know, Dennis Thomas's corner just yelling at him right now. Dennis is just staying in the same position. And look at the takedown defense of Salas.
Yeah, right there. And Salas just got both hands in so he can switch up and go high post on that right hand and get out of the position and hit him if he wants.
When right now would be a great time for a little shoulder check, but he lost that position.
Another big knee. Oh, big punches.
Oh, here we go, swinging for the fences.
Well, you sure like to see elbows at this range, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and a knee would have been perfect right there.
Well, and he's trying to lock up the back of the head. I mean, this is a brutal, kind of a brutal attrition fight right now because both guys are tired, both guys are hurting, both guys are beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, they are. This is a great fight.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I mean, these guys are right in front of us. I mean, they're both slippery. It's hard to hold on to anything, even a simple guillotine hold.
You know, if Dennis can break away just for a little bit and get a couple elbows in there.
Yeah. Yep, and Salas trying to get those high knees. And right here, the last 10 seconds of the fight.
It's going to go to the judges, and that's going to be a tough one to call.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Oh, points going back and forth. Oh, wow.
What a fight. Holy mackerel.
I think everybody in here is trying to figure out which way it's going to go.
I don't know, man.
Which way is it going to go,
listen,
man?
Hey, I'm telling you right now. I don't know which way it's going to go. You don't know which way it's going to go.
I would love to be over the judge's shoulders right now and know it.
Both these guys, I want to see 2 more rounds.
Yeah.
I want to see 2 more rounds. These guys
I'll give you 1 more round.
Oh, screw that. I want to see 5 rounds.
5-round title fight.
I want to see 5 rounds. That's a good fight.
Can we throw a belt in there for this one?
No.
Why?
Because nobody got knocked out or submitted. No, I'm kidding. That was a good fight.
That would have been, if we could go 2 more rounds, the winner gets a belt for the 145 class.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Now, Donnie Bell's holding it for 155 for XKO.
Yeah, well, this is a catch weight, so these guys are catch weight.
Okay. Stephen Ocho Peterson is holding it for 135 or 145?
135.
135.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, the judges scored this 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 by unanimous decision. Dennis Thomas.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here with your winner, Dennis Thomas. Man, fight of the night. So far, I'm calling that fight of the night. You guys beat the crap out of each other. Was there anything, I mean, you're now 2-0, perfect record in your pro. Did he show you anything you weren't expecting? Was this kind of the game plan going in? Did you feel like it was going to be such a battle of attrition?
Yeah, he's a tough fighter. He was undefeated, and he's always in shape, so I knew he didn't want to have a loss on his record, and I knew he was going to come out fighting hard, but I just knew that he wouldn't be able to keep up with my pace. So, but first of all, I want to thank God for keeping me healthy for this fight. I want to thank my family, my wife, and my 3 kids for supporting me. I want to thank my gym, Street Jitsu. Come check us out. I also want to thank my fight team, Ironside Martial Arts, and my coaches, Cass, James, and Hayward in my corner tonight. I want to thank those guys as well. Thank all you fans for supporting local MMA. God bless you.
Dennis, let me ask you something real quick. You guys fought. What is the weight that you typically like to fight at?
I've always fought bigger guys. So right now I've been fighting out 445. Before that I was fighting 155, but none of my opponents ever made weight, so they're always way bigger. So I'm used to fighting bigger guys and pushing the pace, so they can't keep up with my pace. So.
Well, I tell you what, personal opinion, I'd like to see you back in here, do it again, and I'd like to win that next fight. I'd like to see you come in here, ask the Bussies title shot. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your winner, Dennis Thomas.